In my previous video, I attempted to make my own eyeglasses entirely from scratch. First I made a pair using regular glass that I first blew and then ground to my prescription. Then I attempted to do the same, but by first making my glass entirely from scratch. That attempt didn't turn out so great. But after making them, I was curious just how close I got to my correct prescription. So I made another appointment with optometrist Dr. Sabre. This is the first pair with the glass I attempted to make myself. So I don't know if we can measure that too well.
Well, that looks a little rough, Andy. I think we're better off probably looking at your finished product over there.
Yeah, so this is the other one with the glass I didn't make from scratch, but did shape roughly to my prescription.
This pair looks a lot better. We have a lens meter over here that is capable of reading the power that was ultimately ground into your new lenses. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to place the right lens on here. It's finding the center of the lens, and then it'll read the power right at that point. Okay, good. Now let's switch over and we'll take a look at the left lens. Now we have both lenses measured here, Andy. Why don't we take a look? The right eye is just a little stronger than what you need, but I can see where you could see better than no prescription with this. And then in your left eye, there is a little bit of an astigmatism correction. However, we would have hoped that that would have been oriented more vertically, let's say. In fact, it ended up being oriented a little more horizontally.
I noticed that in one of the lenses when I looked at it, it had a little bit of astigmatism, I thought, so that's why I put it in the left one, kind of guessing that maybe it'll work out.
Right. No, that was a good guess, Andy. In fact, your left eye does have the greater astigmatism, so your choice was perfect to move it over to the left side. Why don't we do a little acuity test and see how clearly you are seeing through them. And let's read some letters with your right eye now.
Okay.
Go ahead and take a look at the chart and see what the smallest letters are that you can read there.
V, C, A, P, H.
And anything on the bottom row, or is that a little too fuzzy?
It's a little too fuzzy.
Okay, thanks. Why don't we have you switch the cover to your other eye now and have a look at this chart and the same idea, see how low you can read.
It like changes if I look at a different spot. So just find the perfect angle where it actually lines up. K, H, E, X, no, it's a Z. K, X, or no, A.
A is correct. All right, now let's let you look with both eyes together the way you would normally read the letters down there.
E, X, D, L, T, N.
All right, terrific. Your right eye, you were able to read 2025. That's only one line larger than 2020. It's a little fuzzy, but pretty good. And the left eye was actually a little better at 2025, plus you were able to read some of the 2020 letters. And then with both eyes together, you did read most of the 2020 line. A little fuzzy, but you got all the way down to the bottom of the chart here. So I'd have to say you did a terrific job with your lenses.
So I'm safe to drive in these?
No.
Dr. Sabre didn't seem too confident in my driving ability with my somewhat distorted lenses, but technically, I could legally drive with their help. The legal requirement for driving is at least 20/40 vision. Without my glasses, my vision is around 20/70. But as Dr. Sabre just stated, my glasses improved my vision to at least 20/25. I think I'd consider that a success. At least for that pair. Is it on?